channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this one right here. Well, the Lakers lose to the Clippers, and I can guarantee you the Lakers was probably the favorite. Doesn't surprise me. That's what the NBA does, Vegas style. And Jeanie wants to bust out other people who was part of this script in LA. What? Who was part of the script in LA, guys? Goodness God. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You can't take nothing from the media. You can't take nothing from the media as gospel. Okay? So Jeanie Buss is now telling ESPN that Rob Pelinka in Unclutch Sports via LeBron James basically controlled all the moves since LeBron James had been in LA, especially Clutch Sports, right? So why are you now telling us when you already sold the team? Now you telling us when you already sold the team. And you know why she sold the team? Because the writing is on the wall with the NBA, guys. The Lakers didn't just sell. The Celtics sold. Milwaukee sold. Michael Jordan sold. The writing is on the wall with the NBA. These little dumbass billion-dollar TV deals that they're doing, trash. Trash. And that they are, they're just tax write-offs because they ain't gonna make no money on the TV deals. They ain't gonna make no money on them. Who the hell is watching this trash? Who's watching it? I'm asking you. It's the lowest ratings of the NBA, the 2020s of all time in NBA history, guys. It is. We hear this all the time. Now, since the 2020s, they got the lowest ratings in the NBA Finals, the playoffs, the whole video, the regular season, Martin Luther King Day, Christmas. They got the lowest ratings, guys. Nobody is watching this trash. And I did a video yesterday. Telling you guys that the NBA has embarrassed themselves as a league by using a loser that was put on a script, basically, since he's been to Miami, to get the fans to react, to piss the fans off, and stuff like that, to move their NBA. It was no longer about greatness when LeBron James went to Miami. So this script's been going on for a long time, guys. Let's don't try to confuse reality with entertainment. Okay? We already told you. And look, I never even knew this, really. I would have never knew until I was watching AOH and I think Sports and Fitness Rants. They did a live on this. And I'm not trying to disrespect their feelings or whatever they think about it. It is what it is, guys. This goes back a long time. I'm trying to tell you, when LeBron James went to the NBA Finals, it had the lowest rating NBA Finals of all time. I'm trying to ask you, dude. This is why I talk to you like a man. Or a woman, if you're a woman. I don't try to come on here and be a character, because this is what these guys try to do, guys. They try to be characters. And characters are never going to tell you the truth, because most of them is about money. The truth will set you free. A lie will keep you coming back. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to keep coming back so they can make that money. Honey? So, like I always said, they took the temperature in 2007 when LeBron James went to the NBA Finals, right? Nobody wanted to see him play. Lowest rating finals of all time, right? Can't deny that. They try to blame it on everything. Blame it on the alcohol. It was 2000. Listen, Tim Duncan was going for a dynasty. In comparison, the Celtics in the 80s when Jordan played them coming off a damn broke foot was a dynasty team. Michael Jordan had a way worse team. Michael Jordan wasn't the chosen one. Wasn't the king. Imagine that. Imagine that. A dude come in the 80s and 90s and they was calling themselves the king. Woo! Ouch. And like I told you guys before, this nigga came in calling himself the king. It was on Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, all them dudes of the 2000s that clown that dude. Clown him. Clown him, guys. Vince Carter's in the Hall of Fame for making 2 All-NBA, guys. If I'm mistaken, Draymond Green got more All-NBAs. Vince Carter is in it. I don't even think he made first team, guys. If he even made 2. It was on people like Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter to shut this guy down. Anyways, I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole different video. But I'm just saying, dude came into the league calling himself the king. That would have been hilarious in the 80s and 90s. They would have really, they really would have clowned that dude. But I'm just saying, guys, ain't no Michael Jordan about to come into the league and play Tim Duncan in the 4th season and had the lowest rating finals of all time. God, that ain't gonna happen. So they already took the temperature in 2007 when nobody wanted to see this guy play. Okay? So he wasn't going back to the finals until he had his super team. He wasn't going back to the finals, guys. That's just how it was. This guy has been on a script for a long time. And when he had his super team, it wasn't about winning. Remember, he had a whole damn, what do you call it, media behind him with these debate groups. This nigga had a script, not 1, not 2. I'm taking my talents to South Beach. For what? For what? You just failed. You had the worst start of a career, guy. Didn't make the playoffs first 2 seasons. Won All-NBA or All-Star the first season. Got mollywopped in the Olympics first season. Where we at? Blew a 3-2 lead going back home the 3rd season. Got mollywopped in the playoffs in 2007. Sweet. It had the worst performance by a superstar. It had the lowest NBA ratings finals of all time. If you would have shot 45%, right, in 2008 against Boston, you would have won. If you would have shot at least 45%, you took him to a Game 7, guy. 2009, 10 MVP winner. The best team in the league, the best record, was projected to go to the NBA Finals and lost to a 3 and 4 seed. What the hell are you making a decision about? Get your ass back in Cleveland with your team. What the hell are you doing? You build a super team with the top 3 best players in the East? Wow. As I always told you guys, I said LeBron James never led a team to a championship. Never. Never. Let me ask you a question. In 2008, that Boston Big Three, who led that team to a championship? Who was it? Who was it? Was it Kevin Garnett? Was it Paul Pierce? Was it Ray Allen? No, sir. It wasn't none of them, because it was a super team. They all led. Right? Let's just say Clyde Drexler, Charles Barkley, and Akeem would have won a championship. Who would have led? Nobody, guys. They were all number 1 franchise players of another team. Yeah. Yeah. So, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Bosh, they're all number 1 franchise players of another team. Kyrie, Love, and LeBron James, all number 1 franchise players of a team. Right? Dwight Howard, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, all number 1 franchise players of another team. You get it yet? Do you understand? You can't lead other leaders like that. Yeah. Yeah. So he didn't lead. He never led. I don't give a damn about no finals MVP that he won. I don't care. It's Fugate. They got to give it to somebody. I think they gave it to Paul Pierce when they won a championship. Yeah. Okay. What don't you get? You don't get. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up, please. So, Jeanie bust. Now she wants to snitch. Look, guys, this whole thing's been a script. She just wants attention on LeBron James. That's all this is. Ain't got nothing about who did what to who and who said what to who. It was a script. The NBA owners and the Players Association agreed to all this nonsense that was going on. You think as a league, a team can just go rogue and do what the hell they want to do? Whenever they want to do it, however they want to do it? No! Don't be dumb. That's what they're trying to tell you here. That LeBron James in Unclutch Sports has been running rogue since Miami, doing whatever they wanted to do, guys. It's bullshit. Unclutch Sports is a department, a wing of the NBA, guys. The NBA could have told them to kick rocks a long time ago, but they're just a part of the entertainment for the NBA. That's it, guys. It's all nonsense. If the NBA wanted LeBron James to kick rocks 5 years ago, that would have been it. LeBron James, since he has been in Miami, has been around for the clown show. That's it, guys. They're trying to make this more than what it is. This guy has zero power. He's powerless. Again, I'm going to tell you this story because nobody will tell you the story. Maybe they don't want their money to disappear on their platform. Who knows? But it's real elementary stuff. The NBA is powerful, especially the owners. But the owners and the Players Association run the NBA. Not LeBron, not Michael Jordan, not nobody else, guys. Don't be dumb. This is what they're trying to sell you. That LeBron James runs the NBA. Oh, you heard what Jaylen Brown said. Jaylen Brown's got to apologize. That's entertainment, guys. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. So, again, I've already told this story. Michael Jordan wins his 6th championship. And what happens? And what happens? Tell me what happened. Oh, we know what happened. He's got to retire now. They didn't want to sign Phil, and they didn't want to sign Pippen. Huh? You just won your 6th championship in 3 in a row. You're the most famous team of all time, probably now. If you get rid of Michael Jordan, if you get rid of the team, you're going to lose all this money moving forward. What business people would do that, guys? That's a question they never asked or wanted you to ask. What business people would do that? Moving forward, you ain't got Michael Jordan. You ain't got a chance to win a championship at all. So you're losing all that money. Not really. Not really. Not on the collective bargaining agreement. All these teams is basically making a lot of money together. But my point is, it wasn't up to Krause. It wasn't up to, what's this guy's name? Reinsdorf. It wasn't up to him. It was up to the owners. They was done with Michael Jordan and the Bulls winning. They all forced his ass out. See you later. Bye. So Phil Jackson, remember, they can't never say nothing. They can't tell you about this, guys. They can't. Trust me. So Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen had to be the fall guys. They had the money and everything to re-sign these guys. They won't hurt no money. They won't hurt no money. If who was it? Krause, I think, was saying that Pippen at that time wasn't worth the market value to sign him to. What are they talking about? So, even if you say that, you sound like an idiot because you're going to make all this money re-signing him. It makes no sense. They was done with Michael Jordan, guys. The owners pushed out the Bulls and Michael Jordan. That's all you got to know. Okay? That's why Michael Jordan he's been real bitter in general with the NBA. He never he didn't go back to the ring ceremony when he got the Ring of Honor. He really ain't support anything with the Bulls or nothing like that since he retired. He couldn't really take a shot at the NBA in general because he knows what happens. It wasn't the owners, guys. Trust me. That's one of the biggest lies of all time. He knows. Scottie Pippen knows. Everybody knows. They're really not allowed to say it because that right there will bust out the whole entire NBA on some crazy shit right there. Because they want you to think, as dumb fans, that it's only on one organization and all this crazy stuff. It don't work like that. The NBA is ran by the owners and the Players Association, guys. One team can't do X, Y, Z without the rest of the owners in the Players Association knowing. Why do you think they had this, guys? I mean, don't be dumb. That's why I told you. LeBron James basically went around since Miami doing what he wanted to do, build all these super teams, and none of the owners said, I want to win. No, if you had a owner that really wanted to win, all these owners, I don't know what favorite team is yours, Golden State, Denver, Charlotte. I don't know. But ask yourself, LeBron James built all these super teams, guys. How come your favorite team, the owner that owns your team, how come he didn't say, well, I'm building super teams? I want to win. He's just going to sit back and watch LeBron James build super teams. There's all kind of stars and superstars in the league that could have paired up on teams to go against LeBron James in his super team. It could have been teams in the West, the East. Who cares about competitiveness anymore? LeBron James is on super teams. So Charlotte could have had a super team. Denver could have built a super team. Memphis could have built a super team. Chicago could have built a super team. The Knicks could have built a... Why not? Why not? How come only LeBron James? I'm saying why not for the owners of other teams? Because, guys, they was in on the script. They making money on the TV deals. They making money on this and that and that and this. They don't give a fuck about their team. It's all about the ratings and the revenue and all that shit that they can make from the LeBron James super team and the ESPN pushing this nonsense while he was doing it. The owners was in on the script. They didn't want to fucking win. And they could give a damn if LeBron James won. The point was, he was the entertainment. And he's always been an entertainment since he went to Miami. The NBA is fugazi. At what point? And it tells you that this nigga is on the script because you can't lose that much doing it wrong and they still prop you up and talk about you in greatness. They got rid of Michael Jordan for winning. They keep this nigga for losing and doing it the wrong way. That's crazy. Don't nobody want to hear nothing Jeanie Buss is saying, guys. It's all for entertainment purposes only. They keep bringing you this clutch. Clutch don't run a damn thing. If you're dumb enough to believe any of these people out here that Clutch Sports runs anything in the NBA, they're making you look like an idiot. The NBA is a $1 trillion club. Ain't no little soft feminine, whatever his name is, that runs on Clutch Sports. He ain't running shit in the NBA, guys. Rich Paul, some dude that was selling jerseys out a back of a trunk, has control over the NBA. LeBron James, who can't even read a damn book, has control over the NBA, guys. Make that make sense. No. Just a decoy. LeBron James is, as they brought in all these international players. That's all he is. They want you to talk about him while they fill the damn NBA with these international players. And it's funny because they won't even advertise them. They won't even push them. They won't even put him in front of LeBron James. Like I said, we don't even know Joker, SGA, and all these dudes. Luka, for the most part, we don't even know nothing about him really. Are they celebrities? Like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan was, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You had these niggas in movies. Are you kidding me? Your top 5 players of this era is so uninteresting. They're still pushing LeBron James, a loser, a failure, a meltdown artist, a dude that has little game. They're still pushing this nigga down your throat. Wow. That's all he got? Look, in the other eras, they was pushing greatness, guys. They was pushing these top 5 players of every era in the past. They was pushing them down your throat because of their greatness. In the NBA's greatness. I don't want to hear shit about no Jeanie bus snitching on people and acting like LeBron James ran the Lakers. It's the most ridiculous thing. And you will have platforms out here pushing this, guys, just so they can get money in their pocket from BooTube. Because if you talk outside the script, they don't like that. They don't like that, guys. They want you to think LeBron James took PEDs his entire career because it brings more attention to their game. I don't know if he did or not. Maybe he did. But the point is, they don't have to sell their game via advertisement no more, guys. They're saving billions of dollars because social media sells their game, because social media believes everything they say. They can put out anything, and social media will run with it because social media, these platforms want money. Dreamers Pro just came out with something. So I think some football player accused him of doing PEDs. What does that mean? Everybody has, guys. But it's just another notch to keep LeBron James advertised. That's it. And keep your mind on the NBA. Instead of the on-court play, pushing the NBA like it always had in the past. No, what is it now? It's the fucking soap opera now, right? It's the soap opera. And you need a soap opera. I'm not trying to say you don't need a soap opera. You definitely need that. Ask MLB. Ask NHL. MLB kicked all the black players out. You ain't got no soap opera now. It kicked all the American players. No soap opera, guys. So when LeBron James leaves, it's going to be MLB, guys. It's going to be a whole bunch of international players at the forefront. And you ain't going to have no soap opera, guys. And you can't go back to greatness. These motherfuckers sold their league on losing and doing it the wrong way all this time, guys. So you think you can go back to greatness? You can't go back to greatness, guys. That's over. It don't exist. LeBron James, his greatness sailed when he went to Miami. No more greatness. Why would there be greatness if we build all these super teams? How? Jeanie Buss don't run the NBA, guys. She runs her team that she owned. They always, listen, every single day or once a week, they got a big soap opera for LeBron James, guys. The NBA does. That's pretty sad. What about the on-court greatness, guys? What about selling your 2020 players, your top 5 players? How about that? You don't want to do that? So to me, all this stuff they're saying about Jeanie Buss, y'all got to be idiots if you believe any of it, guys. Any of it. That's all LeBron James' career has been, is a scripted soap opera, guys.